As Mae West famously said, it's better to be looked over than overlooked. And we feel that no truer words could be spoken.
These are rumblefish.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 overlooked gems from well-known directors.
I'm after another kind of satisfaction.
For this list, we're taking a look at those brilliant and critically acclaimed movies from famous directors that somehow slipped under the radar and are largely forgotten and unviewed today.
I'm asking if you listen to my act, that's all.
Number 10, The Straight Story, David Lynch. Most famous for his surrealist and often disturbing films, David Lynch surprised audiences with his emotional and heartfelt drama based on the true story of 73-year-old farmer Alvin Straight.
Rosie, I've got to go see Lyle. And I've got to make this trip on my own. I know you understand.
When he learns that his brother is dying, he embarks on a 240-mile journey while riding a lawnmower to see him one last time.
I've drove it all the way across Iowa, and I'm hoping it holds on till I get to Wisconsin. My brother lives there. I haven't seen him in 10 years.
Following the simple, stubborn man's trip and the strangers he meets along the way, the movie didn't make as much money as filmmakers would have hoped.
Story as old as the Bible.
And yet there's no denying it tugs at the heartstrings. Its screenplay is beautiful, and Richard Farnsworth's Oscar-nominated portrayal of Straight is as close to perfect as you can get.
I want to sit with him, look up at the stars, like we used to do.
Number 9, Sorcerer, William Friedkin.
Put it on my account. Thank you.
Though most know him as the director of The Exorcist and The French Connection, William Friedkin's favorite of his own movies has actually been called one of the last undeclared masterpieces of the 70s.
Oh my God. Get that money. What are you doing?
You know whose parish this is?
You and the horse you rode in on.
Considered a remake of the 1953 French film The Wages of Fear by some, this suspenseful thriller follows 4 tough guys who meet in a remote village in South America and are commissioned to drive a truckload of nitroglycerin down rough jungle roads.
I have to put half the jungle underneath our wheels to get through the mud.
With Roy Scheider leading the international cast, the film, which was a box office failure at the time of its release, is unusually gripping.
I'll double the amount if you can think of a way.
It's not the money, Mr. Corlett. Nobody's gonna get into a chopper with that shit. You need a suicide jockey.
Add a haunting score and frightening imagery, and you've got a cult film.
You drive and I guide you, okay?
Get in the truck.
Number 8, A Perfect World, Clint Eastwood.
Now, in a perfect world, Miss Gerber, we'd all lock arms and thrash the bushes until he turned up.
Certainly one of Clint Eastwood's best, although underestimated efforts as a director. This tense drama follows Kevin Costner's character as he takes a boy hostage and is pursued by Eastwood's Texas Ranger.
Put the gun down, old-timer. Put it down. You couldn't hit me anyway, probably shoot the boy.
Praised for its depth and brilliant acting, the film analyzes each of the characters and provides an emotional arc as the fugitive begins to form a bond with the boy.
But anywho, back to our present dilemma. You feel like a hike?
How far?
Can't be more than, say, 1,500 miles.
Although noted for some inaccuracies in its portrayal of the boy's fate, this sensitive, atmospheric crime flick was called one of 1993's finest.
You can go wait in the car or you can watch. You're old enough to think for yourself.
Number 7, THX 1138, George Lucas.
THX, this is under control.
Before George Lucas helped bring to life Indiana Jones, Star Wars, and American Graffiti, there was this science fiction beauty.
Tex? Is that you?
Although commercially unsuccessful upon its release, it gained a cult following with its story of a bleak, oppressive future where citizens are force-fed drugs that inhibit any emotions, feelings, or desires.
If you feel you are not properly sedated, call 348-844 immediately. Failure to do so may result in prosecution for criminal drug evasion.
However, two citizens cut down on their supply and find themselves in love and in trouble. And thanks to this dystopian thriller's unsettling visuals and sound effects, the film has a disquieting ambiance that has been able to win critics over through the decades. Number 6, Manhunter, Michael Mann. The first film to bring the character of Hannibal Lecter to the big screen. This crime thriller, directed by the same genius behind films like The Insider and The Last of the Mohicans, was criticized upon release.
I want you to help me, Dr. Lecter. Yes. I thought so.
Although it was originally seen as overindulgent and excessively stylish, its synthetic style, suspenseful story, and intense acting have thrown it into the limelight more recently and rebranded it as a cult classic.
Francis is gone. Francis is gone forever.
Featuring an excellent cast and a focus on forensic science that inspired countless TV shows and movies to come, it's even been called one of the best of the Lecter series.
Thank you so very much. I'm finished.
Number 5, Strange Days, Catherine Bigelow.
There it is, the magic word.
Can you come with me to your car, please?
Although films like Zero Dark 30 and The Hurt Locker have recently established Catherine Bigelow as a directing titan, it was this science fiction thriller that helped show her as a force to be reckoned with. The movie stars Ralph Fiennes and Angela Bassett in a gritty, crime-torn Los Angeles, where the greatest high is an illicit device that allows a person to experience someone else's memories and feelings. Tense, fast-paced, and frantic, this box office failure still managed to make Bigelow the first woman to win a Saturn Award for Best Director. Number 4, The Game, David Fincher.
Oh, it's a game.
A game.
There is little that David Fincher has done that he hasn't received award nominations for. Gone Girl, The Social Network, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, and Zodiac were all nominees for multiple honors. This film, although not one of them, stars Michael Douglas as a wealthy and detached banker who finds his life turning into a nightmare after he becomes a part of something called The Game.
This is your game, Nicholas, and welcome to it.
Critics called the casting perfect, the pacing relentless, and the sense of paranoia exquisite.
I suppose the game uses real bullets, huh?
In short, it's a thriller that keeps you guessing and sweating.
It's a game. It's a game.
Number 3, 25th Hour, Spike Lee.
Hey, listen, make me a toast.
You want me to make you a toast?
Ever since his Oscar-nominated Do the Right Thing, Spike Lee has made some cinematic masterpieces, although not all of these have enjoyed the same success.
Doctor?
Come on, what?
Always do the right thing.
A perfect example is this 2002 drama about a drug dealer, played by Edward Norton, who enjoys one last day of freedom with his girlfriend, father, and friends before going to prison, all while settling some unfinished business.
A big favor from you.
With some critics calling it one of the best of the decade, the film triumphs with its deep themes, real characters, raw acting, and hypnotic style. Number 2, The Limey, Steven Soderbergh.
Jennifer Wilson was my daughter.
With box office hits like the Ocean's 11 series and Aaron Brockovich to his name, it's a wonder that Steven Soderbergh's critically acclaimed 1999 crime drama didn't have the same success. Starring Terrence Stamp as a London criminal who travels to Los Angeles seeking vengeance for the death of his daughter.
You tell him I'm coming! Tell him I'm coming!
The film was praised as one of the best of the year, despite its lack of commercial success. With a first-rate screenplay and top-notch direction and acting, the complex flick hit home for lovers of the genre, especially with its unconventional editing and use of flashbacks.
Bide your time. That's what prison teaches you, if nothing else. Bide your time and everything becomes clear, and you can act accordingly.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Killing that girl made you feel special, but you're not. You're the same distorted, pathetic freak I've been dealing with for 30 years.
I think I raped you.
Oh my God. No, you didn't rape me.
Those famous staring eyes now stared as eyes have never stared before.
Number 1. After Hours, Martin Scorsese.
Really? Sure, what the hell? Different rules apply when it gets this late, you know what I mean? It's like After Hours.
Although The King of Comedy is another underrated classic from Martin Scorsese, it's this black comedy of the highest caliber that we've chosen to honor.
Where are you going?
I'm going home. I'm walking home now.
Since opening to less than popular acclaim from audiences, the movie has become a cult classic and is now viewed as one of the legendary director's most underappreciated works.
They're all trying to kill me. I mean, I just wanted to leave. You know, my apartment, maybe meet a nice girl. And now I've got to die for it, you know?
Following Griffin Dunne as a man who experiences the worst night of his life when he goes to visit a girl he met in Soho, this hidden masterpiece is as fiercely funny as it is painful to watch.
Look, lady, I have to tell you something. I'm in big trouble. Those people up there, they want to kill me. Is there another way out of here?
No.
Is there another way out of here?
No.
Uh-huh. What is...
No! Don't go in there!
Oh, what's this?
No! Don't touch that!
Do you agree with our list?
Yeah.
Which overlooked gems from famous directors are your favorite?
Who is this?
For more awesome top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Better to be king for a night than schmuck for a lifetime.